descend from the Adam and Eve. Scientists know that, discover it.
យើងដឹងថានេះមនុស្សមកខាងណាគាត់មកស្បែកដែរគេអាចដកឃើញពីប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រហ្នឹង
Okay, and this is garden evidence like this. Okay. And this is a lady. This lady was found in garden evidence.
នេះគឺជាផតតាងដែលរកឃើញនៅក្នុងសម័យពីដើមដែលជាផតតាង fossil ដែលបានឃើញ
garden evidence. This is low come from the garden evidence, and this clay pot come from the garden evidence, and yeah. All civilization come from the garden evidence. It is called Mesopotamia civilization. The civilization of garden evidence in English is called Mesopotamia civilization. And Mesopotamia means the land between two rivers. It is called Mesopotamia civilization. It was located in Iraq.
បាទនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងគឺមានទន្លេពេកដែលនៅគាត់នៅក្នុងទន្លេ
Iraq. Yeah, Iraq, Mesopotamia civilization, garden evidence. Right. Same.
ដូចគ្នាក្នុងការគេរកឃើញហ្នឹងគឺ
Yeah, Iraq, garden evidence, and Mesopotamia, same meaning.
Mesopotamia.
And all civilization, law and mathematics and the architecture come from the garden evidence from the ancient time.
បាទនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងនិយាយថាមានអំពីគណិតវិទ្យាអំពីអក្សរសាស្ត្រអំពីអរិយធម៌អំពីវត្ថុបុរាណចេញមកពីស្បែកដែរ
Cambodia moved to this place, Cambodia and Africa and Europe, right? All people moved.
គឺបែងចែកទៅតាមអាស៊ីទៅតាមអាហ្វ្រិកទៅតាមអឺរ៉ុបទៅ
And they're like this, garden evidence, right? This is Cambodia, right? This is USA. This ocean is so close between this continent and this continent. That's why these people just move across the river, across the ocean, right?
ចឹងគេបានធ្វើដំណើរបែងចែកកូនចៅកាត់កូនចៅធ្វើដំណើរចេញមកប្រទេសផ្សេងៗលើពិភពលោកហ្នឹង
This mega this National Geographic. National Geographic is number one in the world. Regarding the geometry, regarding the science. National Geographic. Number one in the world. They did discover human journey, immigration route map from here to all throughout the whole world.
ផែនទីនៃការបង្កើតការខ្ចោខ្ចាយនៃការពង្រីកពូជសាសន៍របស់មនុស្សលើពិភពលោក
Like this, and Jewish people were choosing a gas witness like this.
នេះសុច្បាស់ដែរត្រូវបានជ្រើសរើសមកជាស្មោកផងព្រះសាយអ៊ីស្រាអែល
disobey and obedience. Okay, God made a covenant with them. Okay, you may know. This is a letter was found like this. I just put the letter like this. And this is Jewish people now, right? But all people, this letter color means Arab alive. Arab believed Allah as their God, and all these Arab alive try to fight against Israel, and Israel fought against with them 5 times, and they won.
តំបន់បន្ទាត់ហ្នឹងគឺពួកអារ៉ាប់រួមជាងពួកអារ៉ាប់រួមគេគោរពដល់ព្រះអាឡាហើយពួកគេតែច្បាំងជាមួយហ្នឹងអ៊ីស្រាអែលមិនដែរ5ដងចាំងអ៊ីស្រាអែល
It's a miracle. If God didn't help Israel to win, impossible.
បើសិនជាព្រះមិនបានជួយអ៊ីស្រាអែលណាទេមិនអាចជួយបានទេ
That's why Bible says I will bless you at the end of the world. Bible says like this.
យើងនឹងប្រទានពរឯង
Okay. And YouTube, Facebook is now found by these people. YouTube, Facebook, and Google, everything.
Google, Yahoo, Facebook, and then YouTube ហ្នឹងគឺសាកតានៅលើឃើញ
This one is called Einstein. Scientist Einstein. Einstein found nuclear bomb.
គាត់នៅរកឃើញអាវុធនុយក្លេអ៊ែរ
Right. Without him, we cannot use electricity. So through his ideas, through his science, we can use the electricity more cheaply. Impossible to use it.
តាមរយៈខ្ញុំយើងអាចរកធម្មពលលើកិច្ចនេះបាន
This one is Steve Ballmer. He is CEO of Microsoft, the computer software system. Without him, we cannot use the computer. Steve Ballmer. This one is CEO of the Facebook. Yes, Facebook. Jukebox. Right. Yeah. Without him, we cannot use the Facebook. Right. All the science and the civilization was found by Jewish people. So that's why they can be a God's witness. They will curse, but they will be restored as one great nation. And this is a timeline written in the Bible from the Genesis to the Revelation. Now we are here at the end of the world. Now we are here. And the Deuteronomy chapter 6 said, in the 7-year tribulation, 1/4 of human beings will be killed with another terrible virus. So COVID-19 is a beginning of a plague, beginning of the disaster. It's just the beginning. So when you come into the 7-year tribulation, most people will be killed. More terrible.
ដូច្នេះនៅដល់ការក្រនេះរងទុក្ខ7ឆ្នាំគ្នារងទុក្ខ7ឆ្នាំហ្នឹងមនុស្ស2ភាគ3ក៏ស្លាប់ជាមួយសន្តិរោគអញ្ចឹង virus corona នេះក៏ជាដើមចមមួយទេប៉ុន្តែនឹងមានជំងឺដល់សាហាវជាងគេពេល7ឆ្នាំហ្នឹងយើងតែពួកយើងវិញណាពួកយើងនៅក្នុងការរងទុក្ខដែរថាយើងនៅទេយើងចាំបាត់បែប
Deuteronomy chapter 6 said
តែយើងនៅចន្លោះហ្នឹងដែរណាយើងនៅតនេះយើងនៅដើមចមនេះតែតចូលដល់ពេលបើសិនដល់នោះយើង if we are in here
that means we didn't get the salvation. Impossible. All born Christians will be taken away. Because when you read the First Corinthians, the First Corinthians said, even though Corinthian church members are so corrupt because they have a sexual relationship with other girls, and they just rejected Apostle Paul as Apostle Paul come from the God. Even though they are so corrupt, even though they get the salvation, but Apostle Paul said, all Corinthian people and all born again Christians will be taken away when the Jesus Christ comes to the earth. That means whether they are good Christians or all born again, if they get the salvation, they will be taken away. This is God's promise.
រឹងថោកបានចិត្តអាម៉េចពួកគេក្នុងរឹងថោកទោះបីជាគេពេលខ្លះគេធ្វើបាបក៏ដោយបាទគេធ្វើខុសក៏ដោយប៉ុន្តែបើសិនជាគេបានប្រកាសទទួលហើយគេនឹងបានអត់ទោសឲ្យប៉ុន្តែដូចជាព្រះបាទមានទូលនឹងថាព្រះអង្គនឹងខកយកអ្នកដែលបានទទួលទៅទុកណាដែលរងទុកនៅ
So the non-Christian or the pastor whose salvation is not clear, they will pass through the 7-year tribulation. Right. Because this 7 years is not for correction. This 7 years tribulation, the purpose of the 7 years tribulation, to punish them, like a bungling. And after that, when they suffer from the 7 years tribulation, all people will stand before God. It's called white throne judgment. White throne judgment, and they will soon be like a fire. Right. They will soon into the lake of fire. They will be thrown into lake of fire. They will be thrown into lake of fire.
បានន័យថានៅក្នុងឆ្នាំគឺ គឺគេរងទុកគេត្រូវទទួលការស្លាប់បន្ទាប់មកត្រូវកាត់ក្តីនេះបល្ល័ង្កពណ៌សនេះ
This 7 year during the 7 year truce only Jewish people se- uh, 14,000 people 14,000 people will get the salvation. Revelation chapter 7 says like this. During this time, Gentile cannot get the salvation. Impossible.
វិវរណៈចំពោះ7មានថា40,000
14,000 Jewish people will get the salvation.
14000 នាក់សម្រាប់សាស
Only.
អ៊ីស្រាអែលបានទទួលការសង្គ្រោះ
The other Gentile like our Cambodia and Korea cannot get the salvation. Impossible.
អានេះមិនមែនអ្នកអត់ជឿទេឡើយនេះសម្រាប់អ៊ីស្រាអែល
That's why this age is called age of Gentile. That means Gentile can get the salvation. That's why it is called age of Gentile.
នេះគឺជាសម័យពួកសាសដតីនេះបានសង្គ្រោះឡើយនេះបាទយើងអស់គ្នាហ្នឹង
Only during this period, Cambodia and Korea can get the salvation. Only this period.
នេះបងឲ្យពេលសាសដតីទាំងអស់នេះលឺដំណឹងអស់បានសង្គ្រោះប៉ុន្តែឥឡូវនេះគឺចប់ហើយបាទ
This period is for the Jewish people salvation.
អានេះសម្រាប់ពួកសាសយូដាទេដែលគេឲ្យឱកាសគេ
You may understand.
យល់ហើយហ្នឹងហើយ
This fire consists of two parts. One fire comes from the human being. It is called nuclear bomb, and the other fire comes from the heaven. It is supernatural fire.
ភ្លើងនេះភ្លើងលើមេឃមក
Two kind of fire.
ភ្លើងលាក់លើមេឃមកហើយហ្នឹងភ្លើងមួយទៀតហ្នឹងភ្លើងអាវុធនុយក្លេអ៊ែរនេះបាទភ្លើងហ្នឹង
Zechariah chapter 14 and chapter 12 said all people will be destroyed with the nuclear fire. And second Peter said all the universe will be burned up with the supernatural fire. So there is two kind of fire at the end of the world.
សាការីចំពុក12និយាយពីការបញ្ឆេះសារភ្លើងទី1ភ្លើងអាវុធនុយក្លេអ៊ែរភ្លើងទី2ភ្លើងធម្មជាតិបំផ្លាញលោកីយ៍នេះបណ្ដោយ
Okay. So, amen. And after that, all people will be divine. Bangkulung and heaven.
បន្ទាប់មកញែកមនុស្សឋានរស់ឋានសួគ៌
But when you got the salvation, when you die, all born again Christians will stay in the paradise. It's not the heaven. And this is heaven. This is paradise. This is it's called all people who didn't get the salvation. They will stay in this area. They will stay in the grave. Yeah, they will a spiritual grave.
Yeah, that's
and they will be thrown into like they will be moved to the hell. So the paradise and grave and heaven and hell. You should know that. Four kind of place. Bible shows us.
បាទអញ្ចឹងយើងឃើញចន្លោះនេះមនុស្សដែលជឿព្រះគេនឹងទៅឋានបរមសុខដល់ពេលបញ្ចប់ការជំនុំជម្រះហើយនេះបានទៅឋានសួគ៌បាទបាទមានឋានបរមសុខឋានសួគ៌ហើយនេះគឺឋានសួគ៌ឯងបាទ
Because at this time when you got the salvation, when you die, our spirit will stay in the paradise only, but our body still remain in this world. But at this time, our body will be transformed into the great glorious body. So our spirit will live in the heaven, both of them. But this time, our spirit only in the paradise, like this, spiritual grave and hell.
កន្លែងនេះមានតែវិញ្ញាណទេនៅឋានបរមសុខឋានសួគ៌មានរូបកាយឧត្តមបាទបានថាផ្លាស់ប្ដូររូបកាយថ្មីនៅឋានសួគ៌រូបកាយឧត្តម
So paradise is different from the heaven, and spiritual grave is different from the heaven, different from the hell, right?
ដូច្នេះឋានបរមសុខឋានសួគ៌ខុសគ្នាភ្នូហើយនឹងបឹងភ្លើងខុសគ្នាបាទគឺដេកលក់ក្នុងភ្នូបាទងើបពីភ្នូវិញហើយនឹងឋានរស់ខុសគ្នាអញ្ចឹងណាបឹងភ្លើងគ្នា
Okay, when you read the Luke chapter 15, at the time there is a beggar. The beggar is in the Abraham's arm.
Lazarus.
Yeah, Nazareth.
Yeah.
And the other rich people in the hell, but it's not the hell. It is called spiritual grave. Yeah, he was tortured by spiritual grave. It's not the hell. But when the Jesus Christ comes to us at the end of the world, he will move. He will stand before God to be judged properly. After that, he will soon go with the fire eternally. And Nazareth will be resurrected for to live in the millennium kingdom. Okay, Nazareth. After that, he will move to the heaven.
Cả làm mong tiết thật đó là bạn tranh từ cả làm bạn tranh từ pastor prevent.
Okay. You can talk.
Đây rồi bạn. Con tha alo kru. Bà kru cả làm mong thế bạn nhầm tranh từ vì còn đã từ làm mong tiết nữa bà nó còn đã kru bà chẳng là kru mòn hay bà này chẳng mà còn đã bà này chẳng bà nói trong hàng cà phê này bằng hộp cà phê cho mùi vẫn là còn đáng bà ở lấy chụp cho hàng cài các bạn này hàng cài bạch hàng cà phê các bạn này chụp cho hàng cài á bà nhầm tới đâu tì rồng sọc nắng dư chụp như nàng đời bà cái lại nà mùi bà dương bạch prap cái thay chụp thế dương trẻ thế chôn được tay nhảy hộp được rồi bạch tập prap thế bạch tập prap xong cái thế nhưng đó cho hộp ở đây bà với tôi đã bị tôi không thể đúng bà dương đó cho tinh cầm măng ngày hộp bà bà ở tới dân mình kia xuôi những thế ở lấy bài tới dành cho nhom tới nhom trôi đồ môn nó còn bài xong đây nhom này tới bình là tôi chăm tin năng hết nhom tới đó nhom rồi cái lại là hộp hết nhom hai được mà bình bà của bà ok chẳng đôi khi là xá hà năng sẽ thay aspire là xá từ tham rồng sốc thay aspire từ rồng túc là cái lại nó mình men chỉ tham mình men bằng phơn thế đó và bằng phơn cứ nó phải đẹp cho nông dùng để hỏi hai bạn bật nó bằng phơn mà tay cái lại muốn có than từ lúc có rồng túc để bà có về từ nia này mà tay bằng phơn bật có nó đi trồng coi nó phải để mà nút từ bằng cái đây hỏi cứ từ lẽ bằng phơn than số bằng phơn mà
because we don't have enough time in our Bible tonight. That's why we just focus on Bangplung and Tansron and not the paradise and the spiritual grave. We did not mention that, but you should know because you're pastor.
Chẳng như chia cứu dừng vô lực luôn á, cho phía với đại than lúa bằng lấy dừng vô là squad lại bà những ai bây giờ phụ cho nông dân bàn.
Okay, so final sign maybe this is final sign.
Mà chỉ kia thì qua cái trồng còi, thì trồng còi này. Để cho vô.
Now, the Myanmar military coup is very meaningful because behind the Myanmar there is China and there is USA, and behind the USA there is Israel, and behind the China there is Satan. Behind the Israel there is a God. So, the Bible said the God will fight against Satan using the Israel and the Russia and China, and that's why the Myanmar is a good example to show us the size of the World War III.
ដូច្នេះស្ថានភាពភូមិក៏ជារឿងមួយចាប់អារម្មណ៍ដែរនៅពីក្រោយភូមិមានរុស្ស៊ីមហាអំណាចរុស្ស៊ីនិងមហាអំណាចចិននៅពីក្រោយអ៊ីស្រាអែលមានអាមេរិកណាសហភាពអឺរ៉ុបអញ្ចឹងនៅពីក្រោយចិននិងរុស្ស៊ីជា នៅបកក្រោយវាគឺអរិយហើយនៅក្នុងអាមេរិកគឺព្រះអញ្ចឹងមានថាព្រះ
America Israel and Israel ព្រះ
Israel គឺព្រះក៏ Israel គឺព្រះនឹងមានការច្បាំងនេះកន្លងនឹងមានសង្គ្រាមលោកលើកទី3កន្លងនោះឯងដែលជាពេលវេលាដែលសាសមួយចុងក្រោយទំនាយនោះ
So when you see the military coup of Myanmar is a real signs of end time
បាទយើងអាចមើលទៅពីក្រោយយើងដឹងអូជាគ្រាចុងក្រោយទីសម្គាល់នៃគ្រាចុងក្រោយ
Okay, he is a victim of World War II.
បាទគឺ
was attacked by USA live in the Japan
នេះជប៉ុនដែលគាត់ត្រូវសំហាយលុយគ្នាមុខផ្ទៃអញ្ចឹង
And the second chapter 14 said our skin will be burned up when the Israel will be attacked by a nuclear bomb and all people will be burned up skin will burn up Bible said like this
សាករាជចំពុក14និយាយថាស្បែកនឹងរយរាវទៅក្នុងពេលដែលអាវុធនឹងផ្ទុះឡើងគឺវាប៉ះស្បែកវានឹងរុះស្បែកលួយ
You should know that so this is simple nature like this
នេះគឺជានិស្ស័យបាប
even though we are good people if you break down the commandment of God we cannot go to heaven
ដូច្នេះយើងល្អយ៉ាងណាដែរបើយើងធ្វើយើងអាចបានធ្វើបានបត់ណាមួយនឹងធ្លាក់ហើយ
most of Christians just confuse that if they keep good Christians life they can go to heaven but it's impossible because we are not perfect
Christian ច្រើនគិតថាគេខំរក្សាកិច្ចវិន័យហ្នឹងបាទប៉ុន្តែมันអាចទេធ្វើយ៉ាងណាក៏បានដែរយើងជំនឿមានបាបបាទយើងមិនគ្រប់លក្ខទេ
like this បងភ្លើង
បាទបងភ្លើងឆេះ
The lava can show us the shape of the បងភ្លើង lava បាទ This is real lava
នេះគឺជាភ្នំភ្លើងកងបង្ហាញពីបឹងភ្លើងរូបភាពបឹងភ្លើងវាស្តៀងវាលើសនឹងទៀតណា
Okay
បាទ
because most of people when you say បឹងភ្លើង they just laugh at where បឹងភ្លើង where is bakery they laugh at that's what God show us the shape of the បឹងភ្លើង
ប្រាប់ពីបឹងភ្លើងគេសើចថាណាបឹងភ្លើងមើលភ្នំភ្លើងផ្ទុះមើលអណ្ដៅភ្នំភ្លើងមើលពីអញ្ចឹងក្តៅអញ្ចឹង
But the problem is all the pastors just focus on blessing God will bless you what is blessing but Bible didn't say like this right
ព្រះគ្រូវិញច្រើនលើកទៅចិត្តតែពីពពោអត់បានប្រាប់គេបឹងភ្លើងទេឲ្យគេខ្លាចទេឲ្យគេប្រែចិត្តទេ
People being blessed by God we should know God's warning right after that we should make sure our salvation if not we cannot be blessed eternally
ដូច្នេះមុនពេលដែលយើងបានទទួលការចំពពោយើងត្រូវដាក់ស្គាល់ច្បាស់ពីបឹងភ្លើងច្បាស់សិនពីអំពើបាបនឹងសិន
We should know that and you should know this by
បងលះបង់
His land can clear our past sin only because land is just land but He is God is eternal that's God can clear our eternal because He is God
នេះបានសង្គ្រោះអំពើបាបអតីតកាលតាមផ្លេទេมันអាចសង្គ្រោះបច្ចុប្បន្នហើយនឹងអនាគតទេប៉ុន្តែព្រះវិញព្រះអង្គអត់ទេព្រះអង្គជាព្រះដ៏អមតៈព្រះអង្គអាចសង្គ្រោះយើងទាំង3កាលរបស់យើង
This is key point because He is God that's why God is eternal so God can clear our sin
អង្គជាព្រះអកលចនិចអញ្ចឹងព្រះអង្គអាចសង្គ្រោះគឺអកលចនិចរបស់ព្រះអង្គ
Like this is really fine in Jerusalem
បាទនេះគឺជាផូស៊ីលដែលเราឃើញនៅក្នុងក្រុងយេរូសាឡិម
This is Pilatus the tablet of Pilatus
នេះគឺជា
Pilatus
លោកពីឡាត់នៅក្នុង
found
ដែលเราឃើញ
in the Caesarea district of the Caesarea nearby the Jerusalem
នៅជិតក្រុងយេរូសាឡិម
Caesarea is a port name of the port and at the time this found this tablet was found
គេបានរកឃើញវត្ថុបុរាណរបស់ហ្នឹង
because Jesus Christ sacrifice is a historical fact
ពី
it's a truth
ព្រះយេស៊ូវលះបង់សកលហ្នឹងគឺជាប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រពិតប្រាកដមិនមែនជារឿងតាក់តែងឡើងទេ
different okay and Jesus Christ crucifixion right and this is a very good example
បាទនេះគឺជាឧទាហរណ៍ពីចៅពីរនាក់
he's a lover he was a lover right
គាត់ជាចៅពីរនាក់
but he can go to heaven not because on his activity
គាត់អាចទៅឋានសួគ៌បានមិនមែនដោយការប្រព្រឹត្តរបស់គាត់ទេ
but But because of Jesus Christ.
ដោយព្រោះព្រះយេស៊ូវ
Right. This is good example.
នេះជាឧទាហរណ៍ដ៏ល្អ
Right. And the purpose of getting the salvation. Purpose of getting the
គោល
salvation.
បំណងនៃការនៃជីវិត
Okay. This is our Christian life.
ជីវិតរបស់គ្រីស្ទាន
Okay. Like this. Method. Like this. Method.
បាទនេះជាមធ្យោបាយនៃជីវិតការជឿ
So we see.
ការប្រកបក្នុងព្រះ
This is a principle of the reading the Bible. One step, second step, third step. Like this.
បាទការអានការអធិដ្ឋានការអនុវត្ត
Okay.
បាទបាទ
Okay.
អធិដ្ឋានហ្នឹងក៏ណាបាទ
Okay. This is true church.
នេះជា
Boy P5. True church.
នេះពហិពិតប្រកបសង្គ្រោះ
Right
ពិត
salvation, right doctrine, right.
គោលលទ្ធិពិតប្រកបអនុវត្តពិតប្រកប
We should dwell in the true church only.
យើងត្រូវតែ
That's the denomination.
យើងត្រូវតែចូលរួមនៅក្នុងព្រះវិហារពិតប្រកបនេះ
Okay. After that, we should grow as God's kids.
បន្ទាប់មកយើងត្រូវតែលូតលាស់ដូចជាកូនរបស់ព្រះអញ្ចឹង
And this is some the precaution of getting the salvation.
បាទនេះគឺជាក្តីប្រុងប្រយ័ត្នអំពីយើងបាទ
We should overcome all difficulties.
បាទយើងត្រូវប្រុងប្រយ័ត្ន
Every time
កុំ
we
កុំ
will
ប្រមខុសឆ្គង
do what we will chase it.
បើសិនតែយើងធ្វើតាមព្រះអង្គបានទូកក្នុងវត្តបើយើងមិនធ្វើតាមយើងទៅនឹងពាត់ហើយ
Okay. This is our final hope in the heaven, like this.
បាទនេះគឺសង្ឃឹមចុងក្រោយរបស់យើង
This is yours.
បាទទូទៅប្រាស់
And you should use this one
ទូប្រើ
for the Buddhist because there are some contradiction of the Buddha. Buddha is not God. You should know that, right? You try.
នេះពីមេរៀននិយាយពីសាសនាទូទៅគឺអានអីក៏យល់ហ្នឹងបាទ
Because my grandfather, I know that one. I just write down by myself.
គាត់ទៅសេ
Yeah.
បាទគាត់ទៅសេមេ
There
រៀន
are many points of Buddha is not
Mention
God.
it.
You should use
ជា
it.
ច្រើនដែលបានបញ្ជាក់ថាគាត់មិនមែនជាព្រះទេ
Okay? Buddha is not God, right?
យ៉ាមិនមែនជាព្រះទេ
But do not give this one to the Buddha
កុំ
and
ឲ្យ
your
ណា
church
គេ
member.
កុំឲ្យណាគេឯខ្លួនឯងបានហើយគាត់ប៉ះពាល់ដល់គេ
Because Holy Spirit know you will be catch.
កុំឲ្យគេចែកចាប់តែផ្ដាស់យើងរៀនយល់ដល់ខ្លួនយើងបានហើយបាទ
It's not good, right?
បាទ
As a reference, I just give. Your pastor, your junior pastor can lead in this one to preach the gospel, but don't give it to the other people.
យើងអាចមើលរៀនបានមិនតែកំចែកដល់គេដល់ពួកជំនុំដល់អ្នកដឹកនាំយើងអាចមើលរៀនបានបាទ
And this is our track. Our track for the Bible seminar.
នេះជាមេរៀននៃការសិក្ខាសាលាយើងក្នុងទាំងអស់បាទជាស្រុកខ្មែរទាំងអ
You
ស់
can use it.
អាចប្រើប្រាស់បាន
And this is for our making sure our salvation.
នេះនិយាយពីការសង្គ្រោះដ៏ពិតប្រាកដរបស់យើង
There are wrong salvation, there are right salvation.
បាទការសង្គ្រោះពិតប្រាកដសង្គ្រោះខុសឆ្គង
Try to lead this one.
បាទ
And this one is the science and enterprise to the heretical teaching.
ទីសម្គាល់គឺចុងក្រោយគ្រូខុសឆ្គង
This is heretical teaching. Christmas is not
គ្រូ
Jesus
គ្រូ
Christ.
ខុសឆ្គង
And the sprinkle water instead of a baptism is a heresy.
តាមប្រោះទឹកជាមួយទឹកយកប្រោះក្មេងៗទៅខុសហ្នឹង
And the water blessing in the church is not the true
បង្
gospel.
រៀនអំពីសាច់ឈាមខុសឆ្គងដែរ
And the denomination does not come from the God,
និ
right?
កាយមិនមកពីព្រះទេនិកាយ
We should teach them. And in the Bible there is COVID-19, right?
ក្នុងព្រះគម្ពីរក៏បានចែងពីកូវីដដែរ
We should read this one.
បាទយើងអានទៅនឹង
This is science of every time, and this is the heretical teaching. And the
មកតាម
other
ខុសឆ្គង
things is born in Christian's life.
ហើយការ
How can overcome all difficulty like this?
ชีวิตคริสเตียนการทำไมยังทวนประมาณที่จุดเนี่ย
This is very very important.
นี่คือสำคัญสำหรับยังไง
This one another newsletter.
มานี่คือประเดี๋ยวขอกระปีโยงมาเตียน
Yeah, COVID also I just write down.
น้องมีมันโควิดได้
And the Christmas not birthday of Jesus Christ. I just
อ๋อ
write down.
น้องแอลมันจะมีน้องกระปีได้
Read it. And Abraham
อ่ะ
sacrifice of
อับราฮัม
Abraham
มันและบองโกน
and the live world mission activity.
นี่คือการเพียบบอไลเวิร์ดมิชชั่น
Live world mission activity.
มา
So you can let our pastor know that.
มาใช่
This one Leonard because I have many pastors.
อันนี้เป็นการเตียนมา coi
But you can attach this one to your church place.
ai bật được nông bì tới ở có khơi cũng nông khơi nhà này thì
Now we are here.
thì chúng qua đúng không nông đúng không proteka đúng không nông có pi đúng không
This is beginning of this mission banner, and this is last. This is last of this.
anh nói chập ở đàm nói thì mình chập như thế này
Like this.
ai bị dồn thua phía phía mình mà
Okay. So you can cut one by one.
ai cắt các bạn bật qua các bạn mà
You can cut, or you can attach.
mình có
All of them.
bỏ bật các bạn
You
mà
can attach, or you can cut. You can decide.
sai chật là cắt các bạn bật các bạn
And this is sticker, so you can
bỏ
take it
bàn
out.
bật
You can attach
ai
easily.
bật lên chèn
Okay. Okay. This is a whole Bible seminar
Anh
main
ấy-
content.
นงเพลกปีนงเมเรียนซึ่งมันสกาสลายอย่างทั้งหมด
Okay. Live on mission.
นี่โลโก้ยังไงบัตร
In front of your church.
ไอ้ด่าเป็นมกบาลด่าขนมกบาลใส่ดูขึ้นถดัดงานรอเนี่ย
Okay.
โอเคครับ
Okay.
มีมาได้ไงครับ
Okay.